Colombia, the Congress reopened the debate on the labor reform as the opposition party succeeded in eliminating articles considered key, especially for the farmers. Let's see the details with our correspondent Hernán Tobar.
The opposition sectors in the Colombian Congress, represented by the right-wing parties Democratic Center and Radical Change, plus some members of the Green and traditional parties, were happy and celebrated the majority vote they obtained to eliminate key articles of the labor reform that guarantees decent conditions for farmers. Some congressmen expressed their rejection of this attitude and the setback for Colombian farmers and their labor rights.
It was a totally petty decision. There was a difference of 7 votes. By 7 votes, we lost so that the farmers could have the guarantee of an agricultural contract for a decent agricultural day's wage and the right to rural housing. We have lost this struggle that we have been fighting for a long time.
This is the feudal thinking of those who want to keep rural workers in subhuman conditions in order to protect the interests of large landowners and large industrialists who have taken advantage of the land and agricultural labor in our country.
The articles eliminated were related to the guarantee of social benefits and an employment contract backed by a legal minimum wage, in addition to having decent conditions for their daily performance. The peasant organizations have already assured that they will resort to international bodies to ensure and respect these rights that the opposition sectors and large associated unions want to disregard.
We are going to denounce this to the International Labor Organization because it is really an alarming situation in the Colombian case. The levels of poverty in the countryside and this denial of these 3 fundamental rights of the 3 Articles 31, 32, 33 will further aggravate the life situations of rural workers.
In the street, the opinion of citizens does not differ with respect to the rejection generated by the actions of the opposition in the Congress, considering that the most vulnerable populations of the country are being turned away.
Young people are leaving the countryside because there are no guarantees, and now that a guarantee was sought with this reform, there was none. So there will be migration of young people to the cities, and we will have more criminality. We must base the right to work, which is an inalienable right at international level.
Despite this context, the reform finally managed to advance in the second debate in the House of Representatives, although 2 more debates are still pending in the Senate. For their part, the congressmen who are the rapporteurs hope that these points can be taken up again in the discussion and keep them alive for the remainder of the Colombian legislature.
Hernán Darío Tobar, teleSUR, Bogotá, Colombia.